What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Full Send Farmer, and today we got a beautiful thing happening. It's the second day of the Hall of Governors event, and just to let you guys know, we are maxing out the roulette wheel. As you can see, already did it for you guys, and we're just going to be diving into the breakdown of maxing ZOE and what does that look like. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about here is we're going to talk about the total cost to max out a hero. Now, for that first star level, it's going to be 10. The next star level is going to be 40. The third star level is going to be 300. The third star level is going to be 115. The fourth star level is going to be 300 to complete it. And the fifth star level is going to be 600 to complete it. And of course, all those numbers are in shards. So your total cost breakdown per level, your first star is going to be 10 in total. To get to a 2-star commander, it's going to be 50. To get to a 3-star commander, it's going to be 165. To get to a 4-star commander, that's going to be 465. That's that 300 plus the 165 leading up to that. And then obviously to get to the 5-star max out is going to be 1,065 shards. Okay. Now we ended up getting 185 or 195 shards from maxing out the wheel. Okay. So we got 195, and then obviously we had to spend the rest in the shards themselves, and that's okay. As you can see, we've been hoarding for a while now, and as we go through this video, you are going to see my shard count get absolutely annihilated. But we have the 20 leftover shards, and we're just going to put the remaining bits into that so that we can get going. And now on the right hand side, you're going to see the power and the stats go up over time. And in my opinion, I've said this before, ZOE is one of the best commanders in the game. I'm a firm believer she's going to be your meta off or second, whatever it's going to be. If you don't have Amadeus, she's going to be your meta. If you have Amadeus, it's going to be a toss-up. If you're rallying something, I think you're going to use Amadeus with the ZOE as your secondary gear, but that's going to be, we're going to have to do a little bit more testing with that now that I've unlocked her. But the testing that we've seen before is that she's more consistent. Amadeus gives you a higher overall damage output and damage output potential, but she's going to give you more consistency. Okay, and then a thing to remember, that when you unlock this on the Hall of Governors, the reason why you save up is because those mythic shards are going to give you points. So as you use those shards, you're going to get points in the Hall of Governors event. And as you can see there, we're climbing. And then by the end of this, we're almost in the top spot. We got one person ahead of us, but it's okay. And as you can see here, we fully maxed her out. You can see the total power there. And later on, we're going to do some switching over of gear. But for now, that's maxing her out off the go. I saved you the trouble of the wheel spins. I saved you the trouble. It's just pump and dump, and here she is, maxed out ZOE. And what I'm going to be end up doing is switching over my best gear to her later on for some testing. Obviously, don't forget to claim your chest, 50 gems per thing. I'm not going to max out Heidi right now. I don't think she's that good. I'm going to wait. I'm going to just buy the daily bundles, the $5 bundles, and let that max out over time. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and try to max out most of her skills here. I'll be a little bit shy. I'll probably see if I could buy some stuff in the shop. But some good things to consider as we go about this is these new commanders, they're going to be in some of the shops. So if you need the shards and you can't afford to do it, one way or another, you're going to be able to get them in Swordland. You're going to be able to get them in some of the other shops, so you can put your sculptures or your mythic shards towards that. As I said before, if you've been a listener to the channel, I told you to save up and to really push this first level of Hall of Governors. And when you see the total points accumulated for all this, you're gonna be able to see the total amount of points gained just from using shards. So if you saved up and listened to my videos, you know, you're going to get a massive power boost that's not going to cost you a ton on speed ups, and it's going to be a better power up option, especially if you saved up. So yeah, but just to reiterate, it's 1,065 shards from 0 to 5-star hero, and as you can see there, those are the total points of what I'm behind, but 53 million almost from the hero development phase, so that's awesome. If I wanted to pump shards into Heidi, obviously I can get a little bit higher. I'm just going to do 5 here just for that first level, and it'll put me at an even 400 mythic shards left over. But yeah, that's pretty much it for you guys. I just wanted to pump this video out and give you guys an idea of how much it costs to do this. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video, and Full Send Farmer out.